With her own distinctive and creative style, Parisian-born designer Sophia Albou is the creator and designer of the fun, fresh and funky fashion label Paul & Joe. Having trained at the Institut Français de la Mode, Albou gained a position with Tunisian-born French couturier Azzedine Alia. It was here that she improved her flair for fashion and found her style. From this, she created her own brand in 1995, Paul & Joe. Named after her two sons, Paul & Joe originally began as a menswear line that was young, refreshing, retro and colourful. Since the launch of the label, the brand is now carried in over 30 flagship stores, including Paris, London and Tokyo, as well as high-end retailers worldwide. In 2006, she even designed a collection for Target Corporation's Go International line using her Paul & Joe label. Now well known around the world, Albou's fashion shows are just as lively as her clothes. She brought back a little light and dark to the catwalks of Paris for her label in 2006, bringing back linen for the summer collection along with the long-standing favourite cotton. Her chosen look was masculine yet stylish as models arrived on the catwalk in narrow-fitted suits and crisp shirts with eye-catching touches like glittering belts. She even had a mixture of bad boy looks with leather jackets, t-shirts bearing skulls and dark shirts, and good boy looks with a range of clean and simple combinations of shirts and trousers in black, white or beige. In 2007, she brought back the British gentleman with a trendy collection for the winter season and fused the wardrobe of the British Oxford Don with an LA R&B gangster. Her Back to Basics runway with speakers stacked precariously on top of one another had models in bomber jackets with fur around the hood and were worn over the top of tweed jackets and waistcoats, which in turn were worn over roll-necked tops. She even finished the look off with bright red jogging bottoms. Basketball boots were teamed with any number of different styles of trouser and even Burberry-style socks, and were matched with a mix of tweed and silk and worn with bright roll-necked sweaters with an array of medallions adorning the wearers. Accessories were very street and included gold medallions, sovereign rings and oversized watches. But also thrown into the mix were more preppy touches in the form of spectacles and silk and embroidered woolen scarves. Hats were used to top off the multi-layered look and were mostly of the tweed check cap variety. The palette, which at first glance was subdued, was enlivened by the use of dashes of ultra-bright reds, greens, oranges and yellows. Two years later, in 2009, Albou presented a very youthful collection at Paris Fashion Week, wanting the collection to be happy and fresh as an escape from the horrible times of today.
Happy and living and fresh. That's exactly what I wanted from this collection. These days it's not easy, as you know. I will not tell you again, because every morning you watch TV, you open newspaper, is horrible. Anyway, fashion has to be dreams.
Models wore black leggings or washed-out jeans with t-shirts under puffer jackets. However, Albou also featured a lot of fur in her ready-to-wear collection. There was even a model with a whole fox around her shoulders that had been dyed in a bright blue hue. The second part of the show, though, was all about mini sparkling dresses in black, gold or multicolored. So for this Paris-based designer, she offers a style to suit just about everybody, mixing the edgy look with the more conservative and self-respecting appearance. The Paul & Joe designer Sophia Albou has clearly come up with some of the most creative designs for the young, hip and chic fashion lovers of today.